Hello students and welcome to the lecture. So students, as we know that we are covering the examples and solutions, okay? And in the previous lecture, we had started with the medieval history, okay? 15th questions we have covered. We have learned something new. We had revised some things, okay? So in this lecture, the same pattern is going to be happen. Either we will learn the new things or we'll be revising the things we had already covered in the previous lectures, okay? 15th questions will be there. Time period of 40, 30, 20 and 15 seconds will be remain as it is. Okay. So with this note, let's start this session. The first question we have is famous poet and saint who composed the Kabir Granthavali and advocated for the unity among Hindus and Muslims was Ramanuj, Guru Nanak Dev, Kabir, Ravidas. 30 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up. Correct answer is C. Okay. So if you look the question, you will get the answer by yourself. Okay. Kabir Granthavali. Kabir is in the option. Answer should be the Kabir. Okay. So basically if we talk about the Kabir, then he was born in the Banaras. Okay. Banaras, or you can call it Varanasi. Okay. And he was basically a weaver by the occupation. Okay. And he started writing poems against the orthodoxy and misbeliefs of both Hindus and Muslims. Okay. And he was against the radical nature of religion. Okay. And he advocated the unity among Hindus and Muslims. And if we talk about his teaching, his poems, then they are well known for Dohe. Okay. It's about the Kabir. Now let's move forward. Second question we have. Famous medieval Indian astronomer and mathematician who wrote the Aryabhatiya was Aryabhat, Varamihir, Brahmgupta, Bhaskaravan. 30 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up. Correct answer is A. Aryabhat. Now again, if you looked at the question, you will get an answer by yourself. Okay. So basically, if we talk about the Aryabhat, then he is very famous scholar and mathematician. Okay. And he was also well known for the discovery of zero. Okay. Thereafter, if we talk about the Varamihir, then he was very famous astrologer. Okay. He wrote books like Virhat Samhita and Virhat Jatak. Okay. If we talk about the Brahmagupta, then he was also a very famous mathematician. Okay. Who wrote a book, Brahm Siddhanta. Okay. And he was basically very famous for cyclic quadrilateral theory. Okay. So this is about them. And remember, all of them are belong to Gupta ages. Okay. During the Gupta Empire, and that was the reason why the Gupta Empire was considered as a golden age, because of the discoveries in science, maths, literature, arts, medical, and etc. Okay, let's move forward. Third question we have, ruler who established the Sayyid dynasty in the Delhi Sultanate was Alauddin Khilji, Qutbuddin Aibak, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Khizr Khan. 30 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The time's up. Correct answer is D, Khizr Khan. Okay, basically, if we talk about the sultanates of the Delhi, then first is slave dynasty. Okay, thereafter the Khilji dynasty. Okay, thereafter the Tughlaq dynasty. Thereafter the Sayyid dynasty. And the last one is our Lodhi dynasty. Alright. So Sayyid dynasty is basically the fourth one. Or what generally happened during this time, Taimur-Lung attacked Delhi. Okay, and captured the Delhi's throne. But he did not stay in India, and basically he went to the China. Okay, where he was died. Okay, but before going to China, he appointed Khizr Khan as his general to control the Delhi. Okay, and after the death of Taimur-Lung, Khizr Khan declared as a ruler of Delhi. Okay, so this is the history behind establishment of the Sayyid dynasty. So the correct answer should be the Khizr Khan. But remember, Sayyid dynasty is considered as the weakest dynasty of Delhi. Alright. Now let's move forward. Fourth question we have. Medieval Indian ruler introduced the Ikta system and known for its administrative reforms was Alauddin Khilji, Sher Shah Suri, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Rana Pratap. 40 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Time's up. Correct answer is Alauddin Khilji. Basically, Alauddin Khilji was the ruler of Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty. Okay. And if you have watched a movie Padmavat, then you must be aware about him. Okay. And he is well known for his administrative reform because he passed 4 main ordinances. One is religious, land grants. Second, appointment of a spy. Third, ban on liquor. Fourth, banned personal meetings of ministers and marriages amongst them without his permission. Okay, so these are the 4 main ordinances he passed. First, he granted a land to the Hindus and Muslims for the religious purpose. Third, he appointed the spy system to keep eyes on the internal and external factors. Third, he banned the liquor. Okay, and fourth, he banned the personal meetings held between his ministers and marriages amongst themselves without his permission. Okay, not only this, he also introduced market regulation. Okay, market regulation was there, and market was divided into 3 categories: 1, 2, and 3. First market is for the food grains. Second market is for the costly clothes. Third market is for horses, slaves, and etc. things. All right. So this is his concept. Okay. Also, he ensured revival of Ikta system. Now, what do you mean by Ikta system? Suppose if this is the land I have. Okay. And thereafter, I divided this land like this. Okay. So Ikta is basically the piece of land division. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here I have divided this land into 20 pieces, or you can say into 20 iktas. Okay. Thereafter, this piece of land is given to the officers, soldiers, and ministers. Okay. With 2 prime aims: to collect taxes. Second, to maintain law and order. Okay. And the one thing is there, Ikta is transferable. Okay, which means suppose if there are two persons, one is get 1, second is get 10. Okay, so they could be transferred. Like this one could be transferred to the 9th, this one could be transferred to the 20th. Okay, so there was a transfer system. Okay, so this was the entire concept of the Ikta, which was introduced by the Alauddin Khilji. Okay, it's basically the piece of land divisions which is granted to the officers, soldiers and ministers with two prime aims. They are required to collect the taxes or to maintain the law and order. Okay, even these Iktas are transferable. One soldier or officer or minister could be transferred from one Ikta to the another Ikta. Alright, now let's move forward. Fifth question we have, famous Mughal painter who created the illustration for the Hamzanama and the Babarnama was Mir Takir Mir, Mirza Ghalib, Abdus Samad, Bichitar. 30 seconds you have to think and answer. And your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up. Correct answer is C. Abdus Samad. Okay. He was the court painter of Jahangir. Okay. And Jahangir was the son of whom? Akbar. His original name was Khurram. Alright. And Jahangir is basically very famous for the introduction of Zanjeer-e-Adl. Or you can say as a chain of justice. It simply means that suppose this is the bed of Sultan and this is the Sultan is sleeping on this bed. Okay, so there would be a chain which would be attached with this bed and will go outside. If any person visited the palace in the night time in search of the justice, okay, then he or she could pull this chain up. This chain will make a noise. After listening the noise, the Sultan will wake up and come to the person and resolves his query. Okay, so that's why Zanjeer-e-Adl was introduced, so that no one could be harmed and everyone deserves a justice. Remember? Now let's move forward. Sixth question we have. Medieval Indian ruler who defeated the Humayun and established the Sur dynasty was Sher Shah Suri, Aurangzeb, Akbar, Shah Jahan. 30 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is Sher Shah Suri. So basically we talk about Sher Shah Suri, then he was the governor of Sarsaram, Bihar. Okay. He was fighting from Babur's side. Okay. And after seeing him, Babur warned Humayun that the Sher Shah Suri could be the threat in the future. But Humayun ignored him. As a result, in the 1539, there was a battle of Bilgram. Okay. After second year in 1540, there was a battle of Kannauj. Okay. And both of these battles were lost by whom? Humayun. Okay. And thereafter, Humayun had to run to Safavid Empire, or you can say to the Iranian Empire. Okay. And thereafter, he could only be able to return India when the Sher Shah Suri died. Okay. And then they fought a battle which is known as Battle of Sirhind or Battle of Machhiwada. In which Humayun recaptured the throne from the descendants of the Sher Shah Suri. Not ancestors, but the descendants of the Sher Shah Suri. Okay, so that was the story. And remember, it was the Afghan Empire, whereas the Mughals were the Persian Empire. Alright. Now let's move forward. Seventh question we have, Bhakti saint and poet who composed Bhagat Mala and promoted the worship of Lord Rama was Surdas, Ravidas, Tulsidas, Namdev. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is C. Tulsidas. So the Bhakti sant who composed the Bhagat Mala was Tulsidas. Alright. And Tulsidas was basically the contemporary of whom? Akbar. Okay, who was the Mughal ruler. Okay, remember the details. Okay, let me write down again in the clear spelling. Contemporary. Okay. Eighth question we have. Medieval Indian ruler issued the Farman granting the English East India Company the right to establish a factory in Surat was Akbar, Sher Shah Suri, Jahangir, Aurangzeb. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is Jahangir. So basically it was started in the 1599 when Mildenhall arrived in India and then he established merchant adventurers. Okay, Mildenhall was basically the British merchant who came to India in 1599. Thereafter, it was year 1604. All right, just correct it. It was not 1604 but 1608 when Captain Hawkins came to India from East India Company to asking the permission to trade from the Surat port. But during this time, Mughals having the relationship with the Portuguese, okay, and Portuguese were against the Britishers to trade from the Surat port. So Jahangir denied, but because the Britishers were making a very good offer, so that's why Jahangir asked them to defeat the Portuguese and then he allowed them to trade from a Surat. So this battle, British defeated Portuguese. Okay, and similarly the Jahangir issued a farman to grant a permission for the East India companies to trade from the Surat. Okay, and remember it was the year of 1615 when Thomas Roy, who was a British ambassador, also visited the Jahangir for various other trade purposes. Okay, so now I hope you have got an idea. Okay, ninth question we have, Vijayanagar Empire was known for its patronage of which form of art? Dance and drama, architecture, sculpture, music and poetry, painting and calligraphy. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Time's up. Correct answer is architecture and sculpture. And the famous are Hampi temples, or you can say Vitthal temple, basically. Vitthal temple, Mahanabi Dibba, and Gopuram. Okay. So these are some famous temple architectures, or you can say architecture of the Vijayanagar Empire. 10th question we have, ruler who introduced the Zabt system of revenue collection and shifted the capital from Delhi to Daulatabad was Sher Shah Suri, Akbar, Aurangzeb, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Now I know most of you got confused because there are two questions mixed in a one form. First of all, capital shift from Delhi to Daulatabad during the Muhammad bin Tughlaq. And Zabt system was basically introduced by Raja Todermal, who was the finance minister of whom? Of Akbar. So the correct answer should be the Akbar. But because there are two questions intermixed, so correct it. Okay. 11th question we have, Mughal emperor who was known for his liberal religious policies and the Deen-e-Ilahi was Akbar, Jahangir, Aurangzeb, Shah Jahan. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is Akbar. Okay. In this previous lectures, or you can say just previous lecture of this lecture, I had told you Akbar had a liberal policy. Okay. So Akbar should be the answer. And he introduced the religion, Deen-e-Ilahi. And Birbal was the only Hindu follower of this particular religion. Alright, now let's move forward. 12th question we have. Medieval Indian ruler introduced the Dasala system of land revenue was Akbar, Sher Shah Suri, Aurangzeb, Rana Pratap. Dasala system, also known as Zabt system. Now I think it is very easy question to answer. 15 seconds, it's more than enough time to answer because I have told you just now. Okay, so time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is A, Akbar. 13th question we have. Medieval Indian poet and musician who composed the Sufi music and popularized Qawwali was Amir Khusro, Kabir, Surdas, Tanseh. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is A, Amir Khusro. Okay. 14th question we have. Medieval Indian ruler built the Hawa Mahal in Jaipur was Akbar, Jahangir, Aurangzeb, Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh. Okay. Last question for this lecture we have. Chol dynasty in southern India was known for its maritime trade and cultural achievements during the reign of Raja Chola I, Rajendra Chola I, Vikramaditya IV, Krishndev Raya. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is Rajendra Chola I. If we talk about the Chol dynasty, then it was located at present day Tamil Nadu. Okay. It was founded by Vijayalaya. Capital was Tanjore. Okay. And Rajendra Chola was the great ruler. So students, in this lecture, we have finished the medieval history. In the next lecture, we will start with the modern history. Till then, just revise all the facts and figures we have discussed in this lecture. Okay. And prepare yourself for the next lecture. With this end, let's end this lecture and thank you.